today we will be making momos, a typical Nepali common dish, but it's also one of the most famous dishes in Nepal, a typical dumpling dish. To make the dish, you need chicken thighs, I think, and then cut it in small slices, like mincing it. So then we should be able to cut the onions. Onions should be also cut mincely and thinly. Don't cut it so thickly. It should be thin. Also, while cutting the onions, be careful. You also have to prepare, I would say, 2.5 onions or more, depending on how many momos you will make. Also, for the chicken thighs, you also same thing. If you want to make a lot, then also bring or buy a lot of chicken thighs. For the onions, like I said before, cut it thinly and in small pieces. Over here, you can see she is cutting chicken thighs. She is my auntie. Then you can see me and my little sister. Alright. My auntie is now helping cutting the onions. As you can see, that's a demonstration how you can cut it. See, very fast and easy. For some people, cutting onions might be hard for you. I understand. I know, your eyes will get watery. It might burn. So, okay. After you cut the onions, put it in, well, a bowl. And over here, we have some spring onions. Cut it thinly, like shown in the video clip. Also, pour it in. And this is lemongrass. Also cut it in thin slices, as so. You can buy lemongrass anywhere, markets, supermarkets. Lemongrass is quite common. Pour it in. And we also mince some ginger. I think a size of your palm should be enough for this. Also, get some black peppercorns and smash them. If you don't have a grinder, it's okay. You can always use black pepper, just the normal ones if you don't have a grinder. But using a grinder would make it more, well, I would say after putting that hard work into grinding it, it will make it more rewarding. Also put some salt, 2 spoons of salt. And over here we have chicken soup powder. You can find this in stores and almost everywhere. Also, this is momo masala. You can't really find this in supermarkets. You can find it in Nepali or Indian shops. If you don't have any near your home, you can always order them online. And you can put some olive oil. Virgin olive oil, normal olive oil, then mix it. For the oil, I wouldn't recommend using corn oil since it would make it too, I would say, stickiness, not sticky, but somewhat too fatty and too oily. But if you want to use corn oil, go ahead. But using virgin olive oil would make it a better choice. You can use a spoon, you can use a wooden spoon or glove to mix it. And over here, we can wrap the momos. Now, wrapping it, you don't have to make it honestly perfect. But if you were going to serve it to family or friends, you would try to watch tutorials on how to make it. I can't really explain it thoroughly how to make it, but you can see in the video, you can wrap it like that. Looks like little moons, doesn't it? Yep, it does look like little moons. Oh yes, for the dough in making the momos, like the wrapping, you can find it in shops and markets. If you want to make it yourself, then you could just use all-purpose flour and water and mix and yeah, like that. But you can find it anywhere in markets or supermarkets. They're cheap and easy to buy. Also, the melt pot, those are steaming pots. So we put the momos in there, as you can see, opening the lid. It takes around 15 to 22 minutes to cook the momos. I would say 15 minutes, but if it still looks raw, then you can go for extra 5 minutes to make it 20 minutes. Also, for momos, there's lots of ways to make it. Deep fried, fried, stir fried. There's lots of ways to make momo generally, but the normal way is steaming it in a steaming pot like this. Although, I think that's all for now. Now, this is the final product. As you can see, there's 2 colors of pickles or sauces, you could say. The two sauces are spicy. So we have come quite close to our end. The video was quite short, but this is the end. So I hope you enjoy your food and this recipe. Farewell everyone, enjoy the next video.